So there's so many things that we really try to get the message out. And as a whole in the aquatics industry, I think so many of us are working towards that. And one unique thing about the Association of Aquatic Professionals is our main group are people that run and operate aquatic facilities. So we're training them how to do it and how to train their staff, whether it be in that drowning prevention, special programs, events, and also how to run their facilities fun and do different things. But then we also have the ability that we collaborate with so many other groups, and we collaborate with NERSA, which is for the universities. We collaborate with the Council Model Aquatic Health Code, which develops the federal codes in order to follow to ensure, again, that you're running and operating your facility safely and providing the training you need. And then we've got a new partnership now with the National Drowning Prevention Alliance. And they actually, starting in 2023, will be holding their annual drowning prevention conference in conjunction at the same time as the Association of Aquatic Professionals conference. So what we try to be is a one-stop shop for everybody. And that's basically our goal. That NDPA relationship, that's been in the works for about 6 years. We've been working on it, and we just had a site visit last week. But again, it's bringing everybody together to be that one-stop shop to do whatever we possibly can. And the National Drowning Prevention Alliance is made up of a lot of individuals that have unfortunately either lost a child to a fatal drowning, or maybe had a child that had a non-fatal drowning, might still have catastrophic injuries. So we really are trying to work together to make sure we open up that conversation about what we can do for families, and then what families need from either organizations or, to get that drowning prevention information. And I think the biggest thing that we see is most families feel, it's never going to happen to us. So we talk a lot about those layers of protection, and we're really trying to get those layers of protection really in place for people to really understand how they can keep their families safe in and around the water.
Mm-hmm. So what is the youngest that children can learn how to swim? And why do you think that is people don't sign their kids up for swimming?
Well, to be honest with you, I always say talk to a pediatrician, because if your child has any special needs we need to be aware of. But, a lot of times swim lessons will start by 6 months. So the biggest thing about that is because children, shortly after that are going to start crawling. So once they start crawling and grabbing onto furniture or getting up, they can get near into a bathroom that might have unfortunately left a toilet seat open, and they could topple in, or a water bucket or something along that line. So, or crawl out to the pool or wherever it may be. So we really try to get them started as early as possible. And we say it's a great activity because you can do it basically from cradle to grave is what we say. We've got, people that are 100 plus years old that are swimming, which is great. And I think the biggest barriers that we see are sometimes, where you live and where you're located. You might not have access to swim lessons. And then we've got people that might have access and they might not be able to afford it. Or it's something that just, parents, we see if parents haven't learned how to swim and have never learned how to swim during their lives, that a lot of times their children don't learn. Where you'd think it might be the opposite of saying, I didn't learn, I want you to learn. We don't see that as much. And then again, just specific areas that you might live, and you might not have those opportunities.